Alright, looks like I'm back live again. Give it a couple seconds to warm up, seems to be the general theme. We'll see. Bam, there we go. Alright, so we are live. Okay, so I just want to go through here a little quick, doing a little test again. Trying to throw a little background music, get that involved. Testing some different audio stuff over here on the side. But I just want to kind of cover some news. And I want to see how it kind of works. And do a little sound check maybe with... Maybe that's about appropriate. That seems about right. So let's go ahead here, take a couple glances at the news. I just want to do one more to kind of see if I could figure out my echo problem. And my mic's not pointing towards me. Sorry about that. And it's not even in the view of the picture, so maybe get it popped in the corner there. Perhaps that'll work out a little better. Yeah, and I forgot to update all my credentials, so it's going to say the same thing as last time, which is going to stink. So I've got to remember to kind of walk myself through this little checklist of stuff to do when I do a live stream. Anyway, moving on. We are going to take a look at last time we kind of got stalled out around the AP section. So I did want to kind of cover some more stuff. This is just going to be a drive-through sound check so I can listen back to it and figure out mixing any levels, things like this. You know, does the music work out when I'm talking? Is it too distracting? Is it cool? You know, these kind of things. So, Associated Press website, North Korea accuses U.S. South Korea of assassination attempt. Fair enough. We probably did try to kill him. He killed his own brother, so I'm not sure, you know. Anyways, as bitter French campaign ends, candidates get in last shots. Go Le Pen. Hopefully Le Pen wins. Bumps ahead for Obamacare repeal as Americans air worries. Scouring for nude images in scandal at Marine base. Yeah, that's pretty disturbing. U.S. military member killed in Somalia. First death since 1993 in Somalia. Wow. I actually know some news in Somalia. He was about 8 or 10 years older than me. Said it was an absolute disaster, absolute mess. Pretty hardcore stuff. A lot of fighting in Somalia. Don't really hear about that much except for Black Hawk Down. I have a friend who in that not in the Black Hawk Down, in the whole conflict. And I gotta try to remember too. I'm just open sourcing myself here. I gotta try to remember to make eye contact. I have to talk into that camera more. So Guy Hedger death. Oh, oops, stop. So now we're on to the BBC. Local and mayoral results. Advanced labor losses. Which of course is UK party. Guy Hedger death. Two charges of murder. Guy Hedger was attacked at his Dorset in early hours of Sunday. Air quality. Diesel scrapping being considered. The scheme is part of the government's draft clean air plan, which critics dismissed as toothless. I could go off about the diesel thing. I don't have all the science backed up. But there's some things that I could go off about with diesel and advancing the diesel because I kind of believe in that at this point. And I only go by what I know. If I know things, I'll change my mind on this. But I've heard. It could be rumor. Don't know. I've never been to Europe, but I've heard that in Europe, the miles per gallon. Of course, they're not miles. They're kilometers per gallon. Do the math. That it equals out to 70 miles a gallon. Where here in America with diesel turbo Volkswagen, 40 miles a gallon. I don't know if that's true. They say, the emissions are what knock it down to 40 miles per gallon. But in Europe, they're allowed to emit worse pollution, whatever you want to say, and that. It's worse. Cap that pollution. But if you're burning twice as much fuel, I don't know. See, I'm not a scientist, so I wouldn't know this. Just think like let's just use numbers like 40 and 80. Let's say a Volkswagen in America gets 40 hypothetically, and one in Europe gets 80, and the one in America is puts out a third less pollution. So just thinking to myself here, you know, is it worth half of your fuel economy to save for a third of pollution? I don't know. It seems to me like there's some math. Perhaps I'm sure it's been done. It just seems like the more economy you can get, the cleaner you're gonna run. The less pollution you'll put out because you're burning less fuel. Just a thought. I'm not a scientist, so it's just kind of what I'm tossing around in my head on that. So I wish, of course, that Volkswagen reach 80 miles per gallon. Is it possible? I've only heard. So don't take any of that. 100% hard fact. I know that diesel technology. We should press for clean diesel. We should use diesel to maximum capability as far as petrol fuel goes. My little diesel. Amanda Tefler, construction boss, jailed. I don't know anything about that. Some things it takes a couple views for me to get into, I guess. So now we're at CBS News. Officials concerned Russia trying to discredit FBI probe. I just got done talking to some friends about the Russia stuff. I mean, I see it more than they probably do. I see it continuously every week. There's a new Russia story out there. It's insane. But apparently today is no different. Officials concerned Russia trying to discredit FBI probe. Former U.S. intelligence officials, congressional sources warn Russia will try to spread misinformation as probe unfolds. No S, Sherlock. The Russians, they're not our friends. Okay. We would like better relations with them. I would hope we can improve our relations with Russia. But they're not our friends. Okay. They could be our friends. They're not really acting like a friend. So. But that doesn't mean that Trump is Russian. Why would we be butting heads if he was Russian? It's just a bunch of bull. It needs to be knocked off. CBS. Come on. Officials concerned Russia. Okay. Prestigious doctor groups announce healthcare vote. Of course, because this is why the website is good. You can see every day what comes out of these organizations. You can kind of judge the top 10 stories on CBS, top 10 stories on ABC. Kind of get a feel for how they lean. You know. Kind of ran out of my playlist. Go this long, so I'm just gonna start it over. I won't go too much longer, but again, just trying to open source myself here, trying to get to where I can have positive live streams. So let's see, what else is CBS News got? Navy SEAL killed in raid on Al-Shabaab militants in Somalia. That must have been the guy that they were talking about above. African Command says service member killed in joint operation with Somali troops against Al-Qaeda-linked terror groups. That sucks. God bless our troops. That's about all I gotta say about that. It's really sad. But they're soldiers. That's what they're there for. They volunteer army. So. God bless the troops, and God be with his family. Prestigious doctor groups that why Bob McDonald talk. Trump administration 95% cut to key drug office. Plane veers off runway, killing co-pilot. 18 frat members charged with fatal fall. Students fatal fall. That's sad. That's really sad. Bad things go on with some of that stuff. From experience, I guess you would say. Share the experience photo contest. A drug lord El Chapo appears in federal court. That's interesting. I want to check into that further. Again, I'm trying to do a drive, kind of covering all the news and letting you see it, because every day this page, my website, reviewtheearth.com, it refreshes and gives you all these great sources you can check every single day. Judicial Watch sues over records on Obama e-cig regs. Judicial Watch is really cool, by the way. I like them. Anyways. Court rules State Department must release Clinton emails detailing Obama response to Benghazi. That's mega. That's Thank you. Thank you, Judicial Watch. That's exactly what I'm talking about. If it wasn't for Judicial Watch, you wouldn't even know that Hillary had her little server business set up. So, massive kudos to Judicial Watch. You're doing God's work. Keep it up. All right. So I saw this on Twitter. This court rules State Department must release Clinton emails detaining Obama response to Benghazi. That's great. That needs to come out. Come on out. Judicial Watch releases first set of numbers on presidential Trump travel. Air Force One costs for 2 trips. Air Force One costs for 2 trips $1.281 million. Well, that is ridiculously high. I mean, that's just astronomically high. And this goes to show you that Judicial Watch is not just partisan. Because if they were so concerned with kissing Trump's rear end all the time, they would actually probably not print that. If they were a CNN type fake news organization, they would purposefully not report it. But here you get real news, and they are reporting that. So kudos to them. I've heard a lot of negative comments about the travel situation with Trump, which I can sort of agree with, but if it's done on a cost basis analysis where it's justified, where you can prove, okay, well, these talks I had. First, let me start with this. Mar-a-Lago. Okay, when you know that the White House is completely tapped and you've got every single deep state asset right up in your home, checking everything you do, that's not really your home because it's somebody else had it before you, right? And it's probably already pre-tapped and wired. He don't want to be there. I don't know if any of you got caught onto that, but that's why he is constantly in Mar-a-Lago. That, and it's a gorgeous palace-like complex. From what I understand, much different than the White House. A little bit more ritzy, if you know what I mean. So he doesn't want to get spied on, and that's why he's going to Mar-a-Lago, in my opinion. Okay? That's why he's taking too many trips to Mar-a-Lago. I don't really have a problem with that, but I guess I didn't know it costs almost $1.3 million for 2 trips. It's pretty excessive. But, you know, if he's doing talks with China, North Korea, if he fixes the border situation and that ends up saving us a bunch of money, then what is that? But that's funny though. Like, why would the president even have a salary? I believe it's $400,000 a year that he's turned down. Think of that. A one-way trip is gone. He basically almost spent that, you know. So the two trips, like 1 trip, you've blown past that. So it's pretty amazing, the money. But anyways, Judicial Watch, new Huma Abedin emails reveal additional instances of Clinton sending and receiving classified emails through the unsecure server. Yes. And they were on Weiner's computer. Weiner had access because he would use his laptop to print out for him. Whatever. Garbage. 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 Why are these people not in jail? What is Weiner doing out on the street? He better be getting prosecuted or something. Something is going on with those two. I've been on the Huma and Weiner kick for quite some time. I did a video, one of my very earliest videos I ever did on my channel was actually about Weiner. And making fun of him. I did like a three-part series on just making fun of Weiner because it was just so easy. So I did that. I've been covering Huma and the Weiner situation. Even when I started, people were like, why are you doing this? What is so important about Weiner? Okay, yeah, he's a disgraced congressman. Leave him alone and all this. And I was like, no, there's more to it. And sure enough, he turns out to be a pivotal pivotal puzzle piece in this whole thing. So, yeah, but nothing will happen. Nothing ever does. It doesn't matter. I mean, what did I just see we were talking about earlier on my phone here? I was talking about, well, I did want to show you this. This is actually the first thing I wanted to show you. Somebody sent me, one of my dear friends sent me this. Today is Cinco de Mayo, and on Cinco de Mayo we celebrate the Mexican heritage. And I got a Mexican word of the day right here, nacho. You see this? It's Hillary in a sombrero. Oh, wait, see it. Hillary is nacho president. I just thought that was great. Had to share that with you. Thank God for that. And earlier though, on my little back and forths here, something was said about Hillary. Oh yeah, right here. Court orders release of the Benghazi-related emails from Clinton. Yeah, that was part of what it is. So now maybe Americans can find out exactly what difference at this point does it make. No, we'll never find out because we get hosed every single time on all of this, and it doesn't matter if it's Wiener, it doesn't matter if it's Huma, it doesn't seem to matter. If you're in the government and you're part of the establishment and you get caught with your pants down, it's just an embarrassing thing, and then you apologize and you move on. Unless you're a conservative, then you get completely buried for it. Not really. That's kind of a stretch, I guess you could say. But it does tend to happen more to the liberals than the conservatives. White Devils. FBI records show Muhammad Ali racist mosque tirades as family uses his fame to end racial religious profiling. Well, that's kind of an interesting one because he's been known for a long time of saying a lot of anti-white things. My take, I love Ali. I really do. I love Muhammad Ali because of his fighting spirit. I disrespect his comments about White Devil and things like that, but it does not mean that he doesn't get to make them. It doesn't mean that he should be buried posthumously after death. You know, have his image ruined because of that. Everybody has opinions, whether right or wrong. Sometimes people figure it out, sometimes people don't. But what you can never take away from Muhammad Ali was his fighting spirit, his just intense champion spirit. Not only that, but his cognitive ability to match his physical prowess with his verbal speaking skills. You know, very unfortunate that he went too far in his career and he fought many a fight that he shouldn't have fought, and that ended up hurting him in the long run. Very sad. Very sad. But when he was a young man, Muhammad Ali, for what I can tell you, was about the baddest dude on the planet. So I don't agree with what he says, but I also don't agree with burying him after he's dead again, you know, with all this stuff, because it's going to do nothing to, you know, further his legacy. It's only going to, you know, potentially hurt his legacy. And that's coming from somebody, you know, I'm white, so I can get over that. The dude was just an amazing person. And it's unfortunate that he didn't quite figure that out, or maybe they led him down that path, or I don't know. I don't want to judge, but I love Muhammad Ali, and while it's a little bit sad, who cares? He's known for his speech. He's known for his controversial speech when he was a young man. You know, a young black man in the 60s. That is just something that we can't today. What am I trying to say? I can empathize, but I really can't put myself in the shoes of being a black sports figure during that time. going through the challenges that he
just
did.
a massive amount of respect for Muhammad Ali. He was controversial, and I love a controversial figure. I love someone who
will just never back down,
who will
always
stand
up for what they believe in.
It's like that song, that cheesy country song. I love it. Aaron Tippin.
You know,
you've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
You know, at least he stood for something.
So
I got nothing but good
to
say
for the most part about Muhammad.
Yeah, the white power, or the devil stuff, and that is a little bit disturbing. But at the same time,
I believe
you know.
Sometimes
I don't know. It's very touchy subject.
But you know, if you have a meter on Muhammad Ali,
it's still pretty
me.
peak.
I just think
for me he's a fascinating
figure.
I love
Muhammad Ali.
Maybe he doesn't
love me because I'm white.
I don't know.
I would like to think that I would just treat it just
equally as anybody else because I care
for everybody else
equally
under the Bill of
Rights.
I made that video earlier.
So.
One more, and I'll call it quits.
Judicial Watch federal court hearing Monday
May
1st into
Jay
Johnson,
other DHS officials,
private
unsecure
emails
for official business.
So there's
a bunch of other people doing the
same crap too. They got their own little server.
That's BS. But
all right. Well,
this is again going too
I have this thing where I can
just
talk.
So that's kind of where I'm going with this,
especially with the website.
I can sit here on my
website
and just fish through
topic
after topic
and go for
quite some time
without really
stopping.
The website
is constantly
bestowing
story
after story
to me.
So let's go
before I sign off.
Go check Drudge.
Give her a refresh here.
Network censored Trump ad.
Plural. I guess networks now.
Because I heard CNN did it.
They're fake news.
I would expect nothing less
from fake news.
CNN
to
not air
Trump ad he
paid for.
It's ridiculous.
But whatever.
They're propaganda.
Okay?
You gotta understand that
CNN
pure
BS,
fake news,
propaganda.
That's what it is.
It's there to destroy
what's in between your ears.
Okay.
So
why would anyone
think that they would ever
add on that network
when their whole goal is to destroy
him,
make up
Russia crap
with BuzzFeed,
all that stuff.
Ridiculous.
So I guess
let's see who else did it.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's not just.
So right before.
So I called it. I haven't read this article.
Bam! Right there.
Bam!
Not just CNN.
Now ABC,
CBS,
and
NBC
all refused
to run Trump election
campaign that
blast them as fake.
Well, what else would you call them?
That's good
stuff,
man.
The president
is a
master
at chess
because
he is
dealing
death
blows
to you guys.
And you aren't even
attempting
to be fair.
You're not attempting to be
when
fair.
You do,
I bet there'll be a little bit of
forgiveness,
a little bit of
let's come together. Let's not be so hard.
But until
media gets off him and actually tries to
treat him
fairly,
you're not going to see the attack on the
media
mainstream
let
media.
And
I for one
stand right in lockstep
with him,
people like Sticks
Hexenhammer.
Our main goal
is to
outdo them.
It is to dismantle
the mainstream media.
It's to
become
the mainstream media.
You're not the only people
who can sit behind
some kind of camera,
some kind of microphone,
and talk
to the people.
You're not the only ones.
The only difference is
you have propaganda,
you have money,
you have sponsors,
you have ads that
push a narrative.
I don't have a narrative.
My narrative's right there.
That's American flag. That's my narrative.
Okay,
That's my narrative.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So, I don't have no reason to lie to you guys. I'm telling you, I'm bearing my heart, my soul. My name is Clinton Cox. All right. I'm a real person trying to help everybody with the news. Just giving you a news program, a different take on the news from me. So that's all I'm here to do. The CNN, ABC, CBS, all refused to run Trump re-election campaign. Blasphemous fake news. Well, they are fake news. Until you stop getting off it, you're going to be called fake news. Me and everybody else. Start doing some honest reporting. Start doing some decent stuff. We'll talk. But that's great. That's great that they're all been called out. So who did run? Without reading, I don't want to go through the whole article here. But I'll do that on other videos. Again, I'm just open sourcing myself here and trying to figure out what I do well. Is it read news articles? Because I can sit here and read news articles to you. I've done that on my phone a little bit. I have a website. I have a Gab. And I don't have Facebook because I got kicked out of Facebook. You're the worst. Facebook. You're absolutely the worst. I'm not coming back until I got a freaking army of people with me. Got that in my head. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grow my channel. I'm gonna grow my little media empire. You know. Start right here in my house. I'm gonna grow this media empire. Just me. Until I can get enough followers and subscribers to go back into the matrix and help free people over there because it's a clustered mess at Facebook. It's just the way it's set up over at Facebook for your friends. That's all about your friends. Who you know in real life. Kind of go out and meet some other people that you don't really know or whatever. But Twitter is really where you get judged based on the content, political ideology. It's not as much based on friends as Facebook is. So there's another onion peel layer when you're dealing with somebody that you know. A lot of people online when you do this stuff, they could care less about. But the people you actually know, they actually care about you. And if you're saying something that they don't really like, that can get heated. And it's just that's where all this infighting and diversity, where all the division is coming from. It's like a gladiatorial pit that they can put you in, so that you can destroy all the relationships with those that you love because political correctness. Pretty much what it is. In the political sense, it's fantastic technology about it. As a musician, I've used it to talk to my fellow musicians in the scene and things like that. So that's all good stuff. When you go political, they will castrate you as quick as possible. That's what happened to me. I changed my name to Deplorable Clinton Cox. Gone. I had a chance to rename myself Irredeemable. Gone. Can't even get into my account. Can't see my contacts. Anything until government ID or other verifiable address, mail, blah blah blah. They want to know who you are. They want ID'd. And Twitter, it's not like that over on Twitter. So that is freaky. And other than music, I'm not in a band right now. We're not currently practicing in a band right now. But the Twitter is not like that. Doesn't that tell you something? That Facebook intimately wants to know who you talk to, and who you surround yourself with, and everybody in your life. But Twitter doesn't care. Twitter will suppress your free speech in other ways, shadow banning, what have you. But at least they kind of act like they give you a chance. Facebook is like cult. You get the wrong thing and you're gone. And everything I have posted is memory hold. Wiped right off Facebook. Now if I capitulate, give in, give ID, I can come back to all my stuff. Come back. I'm sure. But anyways, going on too long about it. And I want to wrap this video up.
Check out the Drudge Report.
Oh, and I do want to give.
I do want to give.
I gotta remember my plugs here.
This will probably be the best.
The best way I can do some plugs
here
is to go to Twitter and call out some of my friends on here. H.A. Goodman. We'll talk about that. H.A. Goodman is killing it right now. He got insulted and called out by Jordan Sheridan is his name from the Young Turks and Cenk Uygur. I'm not sure how to say his last name. Cenk Uygur. So H.A. Goodman, he needs your help and support right now. Go check out H.A. Goodman. He's a liberal. He's a progressive, but he's not a sellout, and he's not a compromiser on what really matters. I guess what am I trying to say with H.A. Goodman? Because I don't always agree with him. He is a Bernie supporter. And I wasn't a Bernie supporter, but I can empathize. I guess that's what I was trying to do. I have a closer bond with somebody like H.A. Goodman than I do with somebody like Bill O'Reilly, for example. Because H.A. Goodman, while he believes different things, he's still fundamentally rooted in liberalism as far as the Constitution, Bill of Rights, those type of things. So I don't know. I like H.A. Goodman. I think he's a good follow. He's a good watch. And he's going through some stuff because he got punched down from TYT, the Young Turks. They punched down on him. If you know who the Young Turks are, they're terrible. They're just terrible. They're like the bad part of the liberal side. H.A. Goodman is the good part. And so H.A. Goodman, good guy. Check his channel out. The other person I want to call out here, if I can find him on here, is my friend Holly Sealger. And Holly Sealger is another liberal progressive who is a wonderful YouTuber who does phenomenal work. Covering the news. I don't always agree with her, but most of the time I mean, this is kind of the same thing with me with H.A. Goodman. I just find myself most of the time agreeing with them because they're coming from a logical, sane, principled point of view. Joe Biggs, he's interesting. He just started up his media company. Looks like I saw that last night. Alex Jones is being called Bill Hicks again by none other than Glenn Beck. So there's that. What we got here? My good friend Anna. She's been all over Twitter lately and commenting on my videos. Thank you very much, Anna. So yeah, with the new camera and the new microphone, hopefully I'll be doing more videos and getting more in depth on stuff. Sticks is covered the Susan Rice thing a little bit. Looks like Sticks Hex and Hammer, which is at Sticks official is his Twitter handle. I couldn't find Holly on here. Why that was gonna put her Twitter out there. I think it's just Holly Sealger. But just type in Holly Sealger and Sealger. Okay, I think it's SEELIGER. It looks like Liger. I think that's why I kept screwing it up every time I'd say it for the first five times. Holly Sealger. Watching over videos now. Listen to her trying to catch that. But looks like Susan Rice to testify on Russian hacking. Probably never happened in the crapola. Sticks is great, man. See, we're having fun. You see how we're having fun? Fun is the key to making it politics interesting. We've our culture of trolling and one-upping and stuff like that is kind of it. Who said this? There's a quote by somebody that says once you If you're in war, in battle, and you're forced to fight. You know, this was the argument about Antifa versus the First Amendment supporters. They're like, if it comes to blows, and the First Amendment supporters really wipe the floor with Antifa. They'll just want to keep doing it. It's in our nature to keep winning. Once we win, and we are virtuous and righteous in our battles, be they physical or mental or what have you. We want to keep winning. We want to keep pushing on. We want to keep pushing the boundaries. You get a drive for success. And our tactics, memeing things like that have worked. And so now. I feel like we laid off and said, oh wow, meme war, okay. 2016, we won the election. The meme war can kind of, it's not gonna go away, but we'll just settle it down. But then all this Russia crap came back up, and all this Antifa crap came back up, and the Toad emerged again. The Pepe returned. The return of the Pepe. So he came back harder and stronger than ever. So talked about that in my earlier video, but we're having fun. That's the key. Pepe is with his stupid little bike helmet on, and his stupid little okay sign, and his sad. I mean, it's just funny if you can't get understand that or get it a little bit. Like it's satire, and it's mimetic. And it's using a cartoon. And it's the first cartoon that I can have that's actually live and changes, undulates. There's a thousand different ones every single day. Go out there and find a new and a rare Pepe, give trippin' Pepe, blah 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 blah, drunk Pepe, blah 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 Pepe. There's just tons, man. And you're never gonna stop it. So I feel like it kind of started going down, but with the fussing, with all the fussing, we gotta come back out, and make funny because you're not learning, so you gotta kind of like shame. You're gonna have to be shamed till you knock it the hell off. That's basically what's gonna happen. So Tim Black, I guess he came out with H.A. Goodman in defense. I don't know if he got attacked. Tim Black is another progressive that I kind of float around. I don't dislike at all. I haven't watched enough to say I really like it, but I don't dislike it. He's probably a fair liberal. And that's what we have to keep. We gotta keep plugging the fair liberals. We plug in the fair liberals because they are just in what they're talking about. It's not just because they're fair liberals that go against their party or whatever. It's because they're on the right side of the argument. All right, so we gotta support our good liberals. Give them credit when they deserve credit, and not bury each other all the time. I mean, the left will cannibalize it so fast. The right will to a lesser extent. The left is just quick. I don't know the whole beef or whatever. But what did H.A. Goodman ever do to Cenk Uygur or whatever? Jordan. What did he ever do? He's got a YouTube channel. He's like a a much bigger version of me. Maybe I can get that big in 3, 4 years. Maybe I can do something. I don't know. But he's just sitting in front of a camera talking to you like I am. It's not really doing much different. I mean, he's got his own opinions. That's so we got to bring to the table. You can't bash people like that for doing that. Try not. Sometimes it's too easy. You lose your calm and you bash. I get it. I think we're all hypocrites on some level. But just keep towing the line as much as you can. Support the good liberals. We need the good liberals. If you're an anti-war Republican, if you're a Ron Paul leaning Republican, we need those liberals. We need those liberals to stand up for the anti-war side, nothing else. And I hate when I say and. But Cenk and these other liberals, they didn't seem to care. I mean, I see them speaking out against Obama, and H.A. Goodman does. So I got his back. I don't have the Young Turks back. So anyways, I really gotta wrap this up. But I swear I could just go on and roll. I'm at 40 minutes. I don't even know how it's possible. Like it just feels like I just sat down here. I haven't even done music or anything. But I'm not even drinking water right now. So. Anywho, this has become great enterprise for me. Absolutely. Love doing this. This video too, by the way, was done, shot in lower resolution. I'm trying my data and live stream. I cut it in half on the resolution. So we'll see how that kind of turns out. Rewatch it. And experimenting and I'm open sourcing. So if you are a new YouTuber and you're trying to get a channel rolling, we're in the same club here. I'm doing a trial and error, open source. I'll help you. You help me. Alliance. I've made a lot of friends. There's a lot of people in this alliance that are fantastic. There's so many good voices on YouTube. It smashes the mainstream media to pieces. I would never turn on Fox News versus watching these guys. I mean, they just. The only thing on Fox News, I guess, is worth anything. Tucker and Hannity. Who else? Piro and the Judge. Napolitano. Fox and Friends is okay. It's kind of like your morning show. Geeky or whatever. But for the most part, everything else on Fox. I'm probably missing something. I'm probably gonna throw somebody else in the bus. But Waters is pretty good. But everybody else on Fox is pretty lame. And people like me rising. Maybe I'm not the best right now, but I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop. I gotta in my heart. I gotta in my soul. Continue on and fight and to win and keep winning until we're sick of winning. We get sick of winning. So I'm sorry to the good liberals that I support. I'm sorry because I don't know what your future holds. The Democratic Party. I mean, or the Green Party. I was in your situation. I feel for you guys. I'm Ron Pollard. Him get twice of any sort of nomination or credibility on mainstream. All they did. It was like when I was watching Bernie. I was watching Ron Paul. Similar. They didn't. I don't feel like they screwed Bernie as bad as they did Ron Paul. Because of his appearances on mainstream media, like CNN's and stuff, had his back. That's interesting. I've never seen a connection problem before, but it happened. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna shut this video down. See how that all went down. See if the end has a little blip there, or how a connection error happens in the middle and then resumes. Don't know these things. Learning. But thank you so much for watching. I doubt anybody would watch 45 minutes into this video. Definitely didn't mean to sit here for 45 minutes. But on the same token, I seem to have some kind of knack for continuing my political talk. I think you get kind of to a level where you've read so much news, watched so many videos, you start to just live it. It just starts to become a part of you more than it is actually. It's just ingrained in me, and I can't stop. I can't stop doing this, and I'm not going to stop. So whether it's on VidMe, Gab, or any of these other places, I'll be there. And I'm on VidMe too. So you'll see me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep hammering. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep fighting the fight for you, the people. I care so much about that flag, what it stands for, all right? Not just the flag. The flag's real pretty, but what it stands for. And it stands for the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, and human freedom. Alright, so that, I will bid you adieu, man. Peace out, man, peace. Oops.